Tommy. And this one high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Which fighter will say no mas? Ooh, look at that left jab. They blocked the jab. Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? A much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
A perfect counter lands. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? That counter punch caught him clean. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Well, there was no... And there's the bell for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Good counter punching. Fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Nice counter. Can't find a home for that jab. The straight right just misses. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
It's all offense all the time. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. And there's the bell for round three. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Good counter-punching. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. If there's anyone that can get out of... And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. And you continue.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Nice job to block that uppercut. Nice job blocking the hook. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Ali in that last. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance?
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. And Morrison did not handle that punch well. And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, I'm not... Hold that thought! Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Those counter punches have to hurt. And down goes Morrison. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight?
Night. Let's talk about Morrison in that. On to the 5th we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good defense blocking that right uppercut. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
A perfect counter lands. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. A perfect counter lands. Nice job blocking the hook. And Morrison did not handle that punch well. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. There's the bell to start round 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They block that jab. Good counter punch. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And he scores with the counter. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. He threw the hook, didn't land. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Big shot, and down goes Ali. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You okay?
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last. Here we go. It's round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
A perfect counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get counters. They block the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
Shot!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory